Hey guys, so I once went to this school, not these exact walls, but Palm Harbor University High School definitely helped shape the adult and human I am today. If my teachers, some of them are in this room somewhere, if you would ask them today who I was back then, they would have probably told you she was easy, she was mature, she was respectful, and she was a straight A student. What they didn't know is easy is something I learned to be. Easy can go many ways when you're a child. It can mean as in you're making a room feel comfortable. It can mean a classroom feel comfortable. The kitchen dinner when it's awkward. Easy is something that you learn. Kind of the same thing what I did when I wrote the contract in my body, that being easy and being quiet was what was necessary to keep me okay in life. And really all that did was do the opposite of create a boundary. It kept me small. It kept me avoidance of what I really needed to grow through in life. Fear can do a lot of things for you if you let it, but it can also help create those boundaries that are necessary to get through those things that you could forever not break through, it seemed, in your life. When I was in junior year, I left Florida and I went back to Indiana, kind of running from a situation, if you will. And during that move, there was two big things. There was one, Florida GPA was 4.0. Indiana was 12.0. I left Florida with a 4.3. You guys know, that's great, that's amazing. And I did that because it felt safe. I did all the right things, took the advanced classes, was a great student, etc., because it felt safe. That I was willing to lose, all that hard work. But the second thing in that move was we were required to take a speech class. And 17-year-old Ashley, you couldn't pay me $1 million to get on a stage and speak like this, as my face is red as my hair. I would have rather run away, and then I did. I packed my bags and I ran back home to Florida. I finished my senior year here. That was a big year for me that I really realized that I was not ever setting boundaries for myself. I was avoiding things and keeping myself small, unhealing, and not breaking the curses in my family that needed help breaking. There's many situations in life where you can have that opportunity to break the contract that you wrote in your head and your body, to move forward and to grow. And there's many opportunities to show other people like this that those contracts are not the end of you. As you start building boundaries for yourself, I like to say that boundaries are not doors, they're roadways back to yourself and realizing who you are and what makes you happy in general. If I could tell you guys 3 different boundaries today that I wish I knew back then, they would be 1, time boundaries. Not everyone, just because they're chaos, feels it needs to be solved right in that moment is yours to solve. That was a huge boundary that I needed to break personally. Fixing rooms, situations, emotions of humans meant fixing it right away, right when they asked. So time boundaries, number 1. Number 2 is a big one, social media boundaries. We could go on for hours with this, but number 1, easiest way and simplest way to explain it for me was not everyone deserved access to my nervous system 24/7. Not everyone deserves to know what's going on in your life, and not everyone deserves the opportunity to break what you're building. And that's very easy with social media. Number 3 would be, you're probably gonna laugh, I did too when I was young, but self-respect. 5 minutes a day, don't care what it is. More time with the Holy Spirit, 30 minutes with the boys playing basketball, 20 minutes with your mom about your day, whatever it is, 5 minutes at least of respecting yourself. That is how you build trust from the outward in, and you relearn to love yourself. The main thing I want you guys to take away from today is boundaries, when you build them from yourself, like I said, they're not doorways. They really are the pathway back to learning who you are and what you're capable of, and whom else you are able to heal through your traumatic experiences in life. You are allowed to rewrite the contract that you believe you inherited. I did, and so can you. Thank you.